So tell us about the Art of Relaxation. What is it?
Well, it was actually spawned from about April 2016 after the Orlando shooting. I started to notice the global anxiety levels start to really rise around that time, and there were a number of world events from then on, culminating with Trump's election, that really seemed to bring on another level of global anxiety, coupled with personal stresses that had people wondering what is going on and are we going to be okay?
Yeah.
And what I came to realise through my own musings was that we are profoundly confused between what is human nature and what is human conditioning. And so when people get apathetic and they go, oh, human beings are a pest species and, don't know, we're just going to fuck everything up, aren't we? They're really talking about a colonial mindset, but it's not so much an indigenous mindset that embraces nature and would never extinct us or the planet. And so I embrace in my work a revolutionary form of spirituality, which is not a form of new agey work that upholds capitalism, the very structures that have oppressed people, but seeks to embrace our gifts beyond that and to really unite in natural ways, in ways that exceed our privilege, meaning that we don't need privilege to access them. There should be the most powerful technique should be as simple as our breath, our senses, things that are common to everybody on earth and that don't require money to be able to access or to become aware of.
Or to be happy.
Yeah. There's an understanding of life that goes beyond the material, which we can really tap into and which we need to, I believe, to uplift the human condition at these times.
So is it a workshop that you've come up with, or?
It is. It's a monthly workshop that will be running on the first Sunday of the month in Chippendale at the Elysian Community Centre from 10 till 4 p.m. The next one is on Sunday the 5th of February. And in these workshops, we show very simple and powerful techniques to harmonise the brain with the breath, with the elements, our elemental nature, as well as we have a concert.
You have a concert where I'm thinking that Carl's involved.
Wonderful.
But can I just ask you about the harmonisation of your mind and body?
Please.
And your breath. So is it yoga? Would they be coming to do yoga, or no, it's not yoga?
It's not yoga. The main tradition that I am working with is a Sufi tradition called the Universal Sufi Order, and they're only called a religion because of the English language. Really, they believe that there should be as many unique paths as there are hearts and breaths. We all have our own breath. And
what a
that's
great
sacred
philosophy.
Yeah, nature is the manuscript. And so in this, we embrace the elements. And I like working with the elements because if you trace all of our ancestry back far enough, we all worked with the elements. So I'm very much about not appropriating different culture spirituality in what I'm teaching and sharing in my own path. But we do learn super simple techniques to work with the elements, with your breath, that are derived from Sufi teachings.
Excellent. So it's embracing all the natural resources that everyone has already used anyway: earth, wind, fire, water.
Exactly. Air, ether.
That's why we exist.
Exactly.
And so tell us Carl's role in these workshops.
Well, I went to a Sufi workshop myself for a weekend, and from that I was inspired to compose some music that would feature the viola as a solo instrument, but also accompany the prayers or the thoughts that would come when one would think of the different elements.
Okay, cool. And you're going to play a piece for us tonight, aren't you?
Sure am, yes.
We're going to share water and then fire. Now, water is to cleanse the waters of 2016. And if you want to breathe water, that's in through the nose and out through the mouth. Then the prayer with this is about letting go. It's about release. It's about repentance, about knowing what you would do differently, and about processing that water flow, allowing it to move. There's 5 different qualities of prayer for the 5 elements. For earth, it's gratitude, and it's in through the nose and out through the nose.
Right.
And then it's water, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then Carl will share fire, which is in through the mouth and out through the nose.
Wonderful.
Oh, okay. So just to recap, we're doing water, in through the nose, out through the mouth.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here is water. That was
Wow.
amazing.
That was. I found myself drifting off to sleep then, but in a good way, you know. It's beautiful. Just close your eyes.
It's a very good, I think you're right, it's a really good representation of water. Yeah. So the next piece you're going to play for us is Fire. What is Fire?
Fire is about asking with humility, supplication. And so with that breath in through the mouth, out through the nose, you can feel that breath rising up and combusting out, your inner flame shining that much more, and you can give it up. You can give up your art, your wants, your hopes, your requests, and light it up.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's almost like rebirthing too, isn't it?
Big time, yeah. Setting it alight, and you can stoke that flame and that fire with this breath.
Awesome.
Gorgeous.
Enjoy.
That was
Gorgeous.
beautiful.
Gorgeous. Thank you
Both
so much for that.
So amazing.
Such a soundtrack to some sort of life movie, some life story. Beautiful.
Yeah, all the
soundtrack.
elements are a journey.
Gorgeous. And so, with what Kyle's just finished playing us, are we going to hear this at the workshop as well?
Of course, this is the concert, so Carl will be playing the Elemental Prayer Suite. We also record that live so people can have a live recording of that afterwards as well if they like.
That's brilliant.
Oh, that's amazing.
How do people get involved with it if they just turn up?
Please book in with me, and that way we can organise an astrology reading in advance as well and help to understand the different cycles at play and get more out of it.
Oh, excellent. Well, thanks so much for coming in, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
So great
Lovely
to catch
see
up
you
with
again, and thank you so much once again for sharing your gifts with us. We really
Thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much for
very
having
much.
us.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate it.
guys.